What's up, everybody? It's your boy Gaming Info 87. Moments of silence for who? For what? For the champion, right here. Fight Night Champion review, dog. This game right here is fire, okay? I love this game, and I'm gonna start off with the review in just a second. Now, people, remember Fight Night Round 4, right? How good that game looked, right? Well, Fight Night Champion is way better, okay? You heard what I just said. It looks way better, it plays better, and it's just way better than Fight Night Round 4, okay? So drop Fight Night Round 4, trade it in, do whatever with it, but pick this game up, okay? Now, I'm gonna first start off with the story mode, then I'm gonna start off with the online mode, then I'm gonna start off with the creative boxer mode, okay? And then I'm gonna start off, and then after that, I'm gonna hit how many boxes are in the game, okay? And then I'm gonna just wrap it up and tell you about some other features about the game, and of course the negativity about the game, okay? So let's start off with presentation, okay? The presentation in this game is incredible, okay? Now, the story mode is called champion mode, okay? They start you off with this dude named Andre Bishop, okay? It's a Hollywood-inspired story mode, okay? Now, when you first pop in the game, and you see the EA Sports or whatever, after that, they throw you into the story mode, okay? They're showing you getting your ass beat in prison after you won this fight or whatever, and then you got your ass beat, you know what I'm saying, in the bathroom by this white dude or whatever. And it's just really incredible to see the physics, the blood, everything. You know, the voiceovers are top notch, and this is the first time ever in a Fight Night game that a Fight Night game have ever gotten an M rated, M on the box. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of blood. There's a lot of different scenes and stuff like that in the game where, you know, you're like, wow, this is really rated M. You know, a lot of guns and, you know, all kind of different stuff in the game. You know what I'm saying? But the game is actually well put together, especially the story mode. Okay, and like I said, you start off with this dude named Andre Bishop. Now, EA, it would be nice if I could just create my own boxer and then get into the story mode. That would have been nice, but that's just for future reference. I know you guys might learn from your mistakes, okay? But the dude that you actually use, Andre Bishop, is actually a solid dude, you know what I'm saying? He fights like a middleweight boxer, but later on in the game, you advance up to heavyweight, you know what I'm saying? That's when the competition gets stiffer and harder, okay? There's a lot of betrayal, there's a lot of redemption, and there's a lot of revenge in that game, okay? You have a brother called Baby Bishop, okay? That dude is much more bigger than you know what I'm saying? And later on in the game, you know what I'm saying, you gotta play as him, you know what I'm saying, in the story mode. So it's crazy how they interact the characters together in the game. And all the characters comes to life. All the characters come to life in that game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the graphics, the presentation, you know, the gameplay, everything. The only problem with the story mode is that it has a whole bunch of freezing going on. Like, it freezes in between scenes, it freezes in between gameplays, okay? Now, EA, you need to put out a patch to fix that, okay? But apart from that, the story, the voiceovers, the commentary, everything is top notch. Now, you know how all sports games commentary are. They keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again, but nonetheless, it's still top notch. It's still fire, you know what I'm saying? But another thing I want to hit on also is that the way how the story mode progresses, it's like it makes you want to play the story mode over and over and over and over again because it's just so good. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for EA's first time to integrate story mode in a game, it's actually really done pretty well. There's even some points in the game where you have to fight with one hand. Like, you just knock a dude out from a previous match, and then you have to fight with your left hand because your right hand has been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's well put together, man. When you're fighting with your left hand, that's your strong point. Then when your right hand heals up for the next match after you fight with your left hand, your right hand becomes strong. Then you have to knock a dude out with your right hand after. You know what I'm saying? It's just one hit punch, and then they just, you know, drop on the floor. Another thing I love about the game that has been improved is the replay, like when you punching and stuff like that after you knock somebody out, you see the dent in the glove. You see the dent in the glove, and then you hear the sweat and the glove colliding together. That is really mastermind. That's really incredible, EA, how you guys get that down. The face, the bumps, everything that makes up the facial expression is incredible. Okay, so that is superb. And like I said, your character, he talks, he interacts, and like I said, the story is just well put together. It's top notch. You go to jail, for Christ's sake, for 5 years, then you get back out, then you have a chance to redeem yourself. By the being that you were in jail for 5 years, you actually become a heavyweight, fighting in prison. When you're in prison, man, it's actually a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? You in prison and everything, and you fighting and everything like that, and you fighting a whole bunch of dudes, like 3 dudes I think you fight in prison during the course you being in there. And there's no rules, no referees, none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can headbutt them, you can punch, you can swing. Another thing that I love about the game is that the fact that they added both face buttons and the fighting stick, using the analog stick this time. The analog stick is much better, much more fluid, much more responsive than the face buttons. The face buttons, there's a delay when you use the face buttons, and I don't really like that. But the fact that they integrated the stick movement in the game is actually incredible. I love that. Okay, EA, but you got to work on your face buttons. How the hell you gonna integrate that very well in Fight Night Round 4 and it failed to do it in Fight Night Champion? Come on, guys. You need to do a way better job than that. And the story is like, if you play it on easy, it maybe take you like maybe 4 to 5 hours to beat it. On the hardest difficulty, maybe 8 hours, because you're gonna get knocked out. And the last guy that you fight, trust me, that guy's a true baller. He's a true brawler. You know what I'm saying? He like Tyson in his prime. He will knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? One punch knockout. So the game is well put together. The story is well put together. Like I said, there's a lot of betrayal, a lot of redemption, a lot of revenge. You know what I'm saying? There's even a point where you're going to fight your own brother. You know what I'm saying? So the game, 2 thumbs up to EA for that. On top of that, I want to hit on the graphics. Now the graphics is superb, top notch, the best in the series, the best looking sports game ever. You know what I'm saying? You see the freckles on their face, you see the beard, you see everything. Attention to detail is there. Okay? When you punch somebody, you see their face flap. When you knock somebody out, you know what I'm saying? You see the bruises and cuts and all that stuff on their skin, the tattoos, the sweat, you know what I'm saying? And the game is just so fluid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to hit off with the gameplay. The gameplay is really fluid. Okay, just like I just said, it's really fluid, it's really dynamic, and it's fire. Okay, so you don't have no reason not to pick up Fight Night Champion. And plus 2, there's over 50 boxers in the game. Yes, there's over 50 licensed boxers in the game. Okay, so that's a lot to even play with. That's a lot of fighters to play with, period. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fighters. Right? Then they put you where you can go online and you can fight online and everything like that. Online is not so well because there's a lot of lags in between. You know what I'm saying? Fights sometimes. Sometimes you throw punches and stuff like that and it don't go all the way because there's a lag and there's a slowdown in between. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the online is okay. You know what I'm saying? Then you have online gyms and stuff like that where you can have your friends come in and box with you and all that good stuff. It's really well put together. Now, another thing I want to hit off before I go is the fact that you can create your boxer. Okay, you can use the PlayStation Eye and create, your boxer's face and stuff like that. It's really fire, man. You need to pick this game up. I mean, this game is fire. It's one of the best fight nights ever. And come on, EA, you got the PlayStation Move came out. Okay, PlayStation Move came out, and you want to tell me that you guys couldn't integrate this in the game? You know what I'm saying? It would have been so much better if you could play with the PlayStation Move. But nonetheless, they might update it. Okay, that would have been so much better if you guys could have integrated that in the game. But yeah, that's my Fight Night Champion review, and I just want you guys to go out there and pick up Fight Night Champion. Okay, it's really good for all boxing fans out there. Okay, graphics, gameplay, presentation. Now the only problems with the game is that it slows down in between. Sometimes when you're punching, the face buttons are lackluster. Sometimes you throw punches with the face buttons and they don't go all the way. It's not responsive like the stick. You know what I'm saying? And there's freezes in between the scenes, even in the story and in the regular gameplay. So just go out there and pick up Fight Night. I give Fight Night an 8.9 out of 10. Okay? Just go out there, pick this game up. Just go to my site, okay? The site is thegamefanatics.com. Shouts to everybody on YouTube. Subscribe. Leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about this review. And just holler at your boy. Peace. If you're a champion, pick up Fight Night Champions, okay? Peace.